Tonight at 5, we showed you the growing problem of children being sold in the sex trade right here in the Bay Area. Central Florida is one of the most active spots in the country, but when it comes to getting these rescued kids the specialized care they need, we found there are several things standing in the way of the people who are trying to help. When you kind of look out there, do you see it in your mind?
Oh, yeah. We would have individual homes, like within a circle, a fountain in the middle.
For 2 years, Laura Hamilton has been dreaming of the day that donors and the state will greenlight her plan to build what's called a safe house. A place her nonprofit, Bridging Freedom, says will help rehabilitate the dozens of young teen girls rescued every year from the Bay Area's dark underworld, where kids as young as 8 are sold for sex on our streets and in plain view on the internet all day, every day, by the dozens.
You can only sell cocaine once, but you can sell a child over and over and over and over, and there's a demand for a 12-year-old.
Part of our mission is really to salvage their childhoods.
Natasha Nascimento realized her dream just this spring, opening what was Tampa's only safe house. A safe house as an on-site therapist for the girls, homeschooling, and 24-hour security.
Our goal here really is to get these kids healthy enough to reintegrate them back into society. But the problem is that costs a lot of money.
When Governor Rick Scott signed the Safe Harbor Act in January, it declared children caught up in the sex trade would get the therapy they need in safe houses. The state would help fund them by increasing the fines for convicted Johns.
Safe houses are uncharted territory for Florida, so new there really aren't any guidelines. So when a teen girl was raped after she wandered away from a Miami safe house program back in April, DCF quickly shut it down.
And when the DCF licensed organization that oversaw Nascimento's safe house redefining refuge started running itself in a group home style, Nascimento refused. The girls had to leave. One girl was picked up the next day.
That's the same girl that was doing so well here and then went to a group home and within 2 hours was in an abandoned home prostituting herself again. So it's hard.
Her dream now sits in limbo. FBI Special Agent Greg Christopher has helped rescue more than 100 kids just in Central Florida. He says it could be more if there was a proper place to put them.
We don't have enough facilities, we don't have enough programs, we don't have, maybe we don't have the right programs.
At the moment, with nowhere to cater to the needs of children who are sex trafficked, they're often placed in group homes with other abused and abandoned children. Crystal was abducted from Clearwater at the age of 15 and sold into the sex trade after her father died. She says some traffickers use group homes as a recruiting ground. One case just recently here in Tampa.
They'll go into a group home and they'll go tell the girls how to go have sex for money, and they'll go sell the girls and they'll go do the same thing. They'll recruit them.
11 months now after the Safe Harbor Act was signed into law, the state has only collected 2 fines totaling $9,000 for sex trafficking victims, leaving Hamilton and Nascimento to seek help through private donations. Until then, Hamilton's field of dreams sits empty.
It's hard to get the community to help you build a place until they start seeing others get on board.
And in a statement, DCF tells me they are making strides in getting the youngest victims of sex trafficking the help they need. They're also working on the licensing issues and hope to have 50 new beds available in the next year.